What's up, you guys? 5-Bar Doom here with an exciting update, at least exciting in my world. I'm going to TKO. I've officially decided I'm going. Basically what happened yesterday, I was talking to Sean Chenard, and his dad was going to play with his dad at TKO, but apparently his dad's having some elbow issues or something like that, and was thinking about not going, so he's not going to go. I'm going to play with Sean in expert dubs and in pro dubs. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm locking it up. I'm going. So I'm excited. I haven't played a big tournament in a while. I mean, I did play the Michigan State Great Lakes Classic one, whatever. But yeah, I'm excited about this, dude. It should be pretty fun. So I'm going to play expert and pro with Sean. I'm also excited about playing, open singles and pro singles. So those are kind of the 4 events I'm really excited about. I don't have a partner in anything else. I've been talking to some people about open dubs, and I have some people, like there's one guy in particular that I think would be fun to play with that is like expert, or maybe he's an amateur, I'm not sure. And not that they have that bonus for like expert teams, it kind of incentivizes me more to play with somebody that's an expert if I don't get a pro or whatever partner. So we'll see what happens. I'm not making any decisions on open just yet, but that's that. I don't have any partners for mixed. Believe me, I'm not thinking I can get an open mixed partner. Give me a break. But there is expert mixed. So, and I know that there are 0 girls that watch my channel. But if anybody knows of a female looking for an expert mixed partner, I gotta say I'm gotta be up there as far as expert mixed partners. I mean, come on, buddy. You know what I'm saying? So if there's anybody still looking for expert mixed, hit me up. But yeah, I'm pretty excited, dude. I'm glad I'm going for sure. I passed on some really good partners early on for TKO because I was just like, I don't want to commit to it, and it was like months out, and it was like in November. I was talking to some people. I'm just like, I just don't even think I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? But I've been playing a ton of foosball lately. I've been playing 1 or 2 nights a week. You know, between like 2 and 4 tournaments a week. Obviously, I've been doing all these videos and stuff, which has been great because, you know, if you just play all these, you know, if you play a bunch of matches, if you watch every match you've played, you rewatch it, you really see some problems that you need to get in line. You know what I mean? So for me, I've definitely cleaned up a lot of my garbage that I've been doing. A lot of the stupid stuff, a lot of like funsy kind of stuff. I've been kind of like just playing in a more winning mindset. For example, back wall pass. I haven't been doing that many back wall passes lately. I'm not saying I'm not going to bust out some back walls at TKO, especially when you get me on the TV table. You know what I mean? Like if I'm on like the Inside Food stream or whatever, am I more likely to do back wall? You bet your ass I'm more likely to do back wall if I'm on the stream. But in aerials and stuff, I don't know what the aerial rules are. Hey, does anybody know what the aerial rules are for WFT? If you do, hit me up. Maybe I'll try to send Ryan a message and figure that out. Honestly, I just want to not even think about the aerials because my aerial addiction has really been going good, dude. I went to this aerial recovery program. I'm going to counseling a few times a week. I'm wearing, you can't see it, but I'm wearing an aerial patch. So every morning I put on this aerial patch. After I get out of the shower, it kind of just, it injects your body with the same aerial chemicals, but I don't get those aerial cravings as much. So that's working good. I'm actually on the second patch down. I had this really big patch I had to put on my back. Now I have a smaller one on my arm. It's really been helping, dude. I haven't been feeling the aerials as much as I have before. And actually this past weekend I actually hit some legit 2 bars. I hit a couple sliders. It was actually pretty dope. In my match against Bob and Chris, I hit a bunch of wall passes on Chris, which is sick because nobody's passing on those guys ever. So I hit a bunch of wall passes to Ron, and then I hit like 3 sliders on those guys too, which was pretty dope. So yeah, the patches are paying off. My medical doesn't cover them. Obviously, it's like out of network, or I don't know all the legality or whatever around that. But I got these from a guy just selling them out of the back of his truck. You know what I mean? It's like a sketchy underworld foosball medical community. But the patches are working. So yeah. So I'm happy. I'm on my road to recovery. So maybe I won't even ask about the aerial rolls, and I just will try not to shoot them. You know what I mean? I think it is going to be like a major trigger warning for me. Being at TKO, especially if I'm on like the streaming tables, I'm definitely going to be triggered, and I know I'm going to feel the urge to shoot aerials. So I'm just hoping that somehow I can overcome it. I'm going to pray. I'm going to do whatever I need to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, I've been playing pretty good. I mean, if you think about the Bring here in Detroit, I've won the last 5 out of 6 Brings with 5 different partners. Pretty sick. I've been playing a ton. I started getting a little coaching from Brandon. Actually, I got to text Brandon today because I want to try to do one more session before I go. Hopefully to just ask him if he can, has any tips on my defense. Because I played a bunch of D this weekend. I played with Ron Olson in the Bring. I mostly played Pitts. So I'm hoping to get those videos posted and maybe have Brandon take a look and see if he's got any advice for me on the defensive side as well. He had some really good tips for me as far as offense that I'm going to use. So I think that'll be really good. And overall, I just feel pretty confident. I mean, the thing with me on these tournaments too is like I'm usually pretty confident in my 5-bar. Lately, honestly, my 5-bar hasn't felt as good as it has in the past, but it's still like okay. You know what I mean? 5-bar of okay. And then with my 3-bar though, I feel much more confident, dude. Like just way more confident than I have in the past. I mean, sometimes I would go to these tournaments and I would like not be able to hit one side of my roller. You know what I mean? Like cannot consistently even just like execute. I'm not talking about like a really good long. I'm talking about just like move it over a couple dots and just rip like a crappy spray long. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't even capable of doing that in some situations. So lately my roller has been feeling a lot better. Is it good enough to beat like the top guys? I have no idea, dude. Like I'm not playing any like pros here ever. It's all, that's the one thing that like the Detroit, Michigan foosball scene is cool. I like all the people. It's a really fun scene, and I've been having a good time. I really like the people here. They're really nice. There are some good players here for sure, but, at the same time, compared to when I lived in, like, especially Denver, Denver was certainly the best as far as skill level. Dallas had the skill level. They just didn't have any good tournaments. They had, like, a fucking mega draw. You know what I mean? Blah. And then they had a Bring for a little while on Wednesdays, and that stopped. So, I mean, when you're playing like one mega draw a week, like, it's just not even that good. And some of the good players wouldn't even come out, and etc. So, to me, like, playing in Denver was by far the best. Best scene, best tournaments. Go Ray. You rock, dude. And, Dallas had some good competition, but the tournaments kind of sucked because megas suck. You know what I mean? It's all there is to it. So, so here it's been cool. At least they have a weekly Bring. That's been really nice. This week I'm going to play a bunch of foosball. This Friday night, Sean Chenard's having some people over his house, and they're going to run a bunch of tournaments. So that'll be really fun. They're going to do singles. They're going to do Bring. So yeah, Bringles. Bringles is really the best format, dude. Bring and singles. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably play tournaments Saturday. I don't have a partner yet, so I'll see see if I want to play that one or what's going to go on. Maybe I'll try to practice a little bit. God, I certainly have to, dude. Like some parts of my game that are terrible right now are like my hook is just like super gone. Like I'm not hitting it good at all. Sometimes I'll hit it in matches and it looks terrible, it feels slow. It's just not good because I just haven't been doing it as much. I mean, really, because there's like no singles here. You know what I mean? There is like they have been doing some singles at Grady's on Friday, which has been great. But the skill level is just no offense to the crowd here or anything like that. But there's no like pro or better players. So yeah, I've been kind of just running through that bracket, and to be honest, it hasn't been that difficult. So I feel like I'm pretty rusty on the singles front. So we'll see how it goes, though. You know what I mean? I've been playing some goalie here and there. I've been trying to play some brings and pits. I've been playing a lot of forward. And like I said, my 3 bar's been feeling pretty darn good. So I'm pretty, I feel good about it. I don't know, like, what my results are going to be. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too much because, to me, it's just a recipe for disaster when you're like, oh, man, I got this good partner. I'm going to win this event. Or, oh, I'm playing great singles. There's no way I'm losing this or, whatever, dude. It's just like, it's stupid. These matches are so short. Really anything can happen. You know what I mean? And if you get 1 or 2 slops, I'll put slops in air quotes because if the slop goes in, it's your fault. It's not the slop. It's not some magical, oh, wow, magic slop. It's like, you probably should have had your min position better. Probably should have got back there a little better, dug a little harder. You know what I mean? So I'm not like a believer in like blaming everything on slop. But at the same time, there is like variance in, just in foosball matches. So obviously you might, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. I've lost matches I shouldn't have lost, and I've certainly have won matches I shouldn't have won a million times over. You know what I mean? So you kind of just got to go, try to play your best, try to keep a cool head, and try to run hot, dude. You know what I mean? Just run hot, get some luck. You know what I mean? Get that lucky bounce, deep, plinko. And, get that lucky bounce when you need it. And, hey, man, maybe you can slop your way to a title. So that's what I'm hoping to do is maybe slop my way to a title out there. But I feel pretty good in some of the events. Like Expert Dubs, I feel like we got a decent shot. Another thing I'm excited about Expert and Pro playing with Sean is Sean's a good goalie and a good forward. I feel like you could sort of say the same for me, maybe. You know what I mean? I'm an okay forward. Sometimes I can block okay, and my 2-bar sucks. So that's kind of what he signed up for. Sorry about that. But overall, I do feel like we got a pretty decent shot at Expert Dubs. And, if the stars align, if everything works out good, you could run hot and do pretty good in Pro Doubles as well. So I think those 2 events are pretty good. Pro Singles, I think I'm certainly in contention there. Obviously, I'm going to have to play really good and run hot and get a little bit lucky, but that could happen. And Open Singles, hey man, you never know, dude. I've beaten Pro Masters plenty of times. I could beat you again, you know what I mean? If I beat Pro Masters up there, did I get lucky? Yeah, I got lucky, bro. But hey man, luck exists in the world, and I'm just as likely to get hit with that luck comet as anybody else. Boop, luck. So hey man, Pro Singles, even potentially Open Singles, I could do pretty darn good in it. I've had some good runs in Open Singles lately. Like Texas State, I think I got 5th. And I was like a point away from making it to the next match there against Tom Yori. Beat me, but I got really close. And I beat some Masters along the way there. At the Great Lakes Classic, I beat like 1 Pro Master and beat some other good players in that bracket. And I hadn't been playing any singles. Although, like I said, unfortunately, I've essentially been playing no singles here as well. Because, the matches I've been playing have been against like amateur or lower players. So, no offense to those guys. They're some good players. But I'm a pro in singles. I haven't really faced off against any pros in singles since the Great Lakes Classic. So we'll have to see how it goes with that. But it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Also, obviously it's been cool. I've been putting out all these videos. I mean, I put more effort into foosball videos over the last 2-3 months. How long have I been doing this now? A couple months solid. I put way more effort into these videos over the last couple months than I ever have in my entire life. So that's really fun because, one of the big payoffs for me is coming to these tournaments and seeing people that have been watching the videos. And I know a lot of you guys are lurkers. You know what I mean? You're obviously not everybody's watching every video, duh. But, people watch like the periodic video here or there. And, people just come up to me in the hallway and be like, oh, I watched this video. It was good. I liked it or whatever. And that's awesome. That's really cool for me. So if you are at the tournament, I hope to see you. Hopefully you'll come up and say hi. And that would be really cool because I love to hear it. And I am looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to, just having some other matches to cast against other players. Me playing Chris and Bob. It's a good match, but I mean, how many times do you have to watch me and some random player playing against Chris and Bob? And that's like the best matches I'm going to cast. So hopefully I'll have some other exciting matches to do casts on when I get back. I'm going to buy some memory cards. I'm going to buy another battery pack for my camera. Just get the whole rig set up. I will be recording all my matches. I might stream them. I guess we'll have to see what the Wi-Fi looks like at the tournament. And that will kind of depend on whether I can stream them or not. If they're playing music, obviously I'll have to mute. If they're not playing music, that would be great because then I could stream them with sound, which to me is just more fun. It's fun hearing the bounces and hearing people yelling and, whatever it might be, hearing some of the conversations that happen. So it'll be cool, but I'm looking forward to it. It sounds like I'll probably get there like Thursday night. So maybe I'll be there in time to play the draw on Thursday. Maybe I won't, not sure. Open singles is like first thing Friday. Well, I mean, it's like 1 p.m., but it'll be the first tournament I play will be 1 p.m. on Friday. And like I said, unless we can get in the draw, kind of see how it goes. But, I'm excited about it. I'm definitely hoping. I have a lot of hope pinned on playing open singles. And honestly, another reason I've been kind of thinking about not going to the tournament is just because I feel a lot of stress and pressure to play good. You know what I mean? Same as you if you're going. You know what I mean? No matter what bracket you're in, if you're going to one of these big tournaments, obviously you have some aspirations of grandeur. Like, oh man, if you're an amateur and you've been playing okay, oh man, we could win amateur dubs. I got a good partner, Oh, we could win expert dubs too, man. I've been playing, you know how it is. You're thinking the same things I'm thinking. Oh, I could win this. Oh, I could win like 4 titles, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody thinks the same shit. So I'm just trying to not get sucked up into it. I'm trying to not put too much pressure on myself. I know I might go and play like shit. It happens to me all the time. And, it's like championship format can go this way or that way. You know what I mean? You run hot, maybe it's to your benefit. You don't have to get double dipped if you happen to win the winner's bracket. So, whatever. Championship format, it's, here or there. I don't like it. I think I've said it before. I don't like championship format, but it is what it is. I don't really care. I'm there to go play whatever tournament is put in front of me. So I'll give it a shot. But yeah, the stuff I'm not partnered up in yet is like open dubs. I'm kind of just waiting it out, honestly, to kind of see what happens there. And honestly, I don't really care that much if I play it, to be honest. Like, I would like to either play with somebody fun and just try to have a good time and try to beat some people down, maybe win that expert bonus to kind of just like break even a little bit. That would be kind of cool. Or, hey man, maybe somebody good pops up and last second they decide to go and they decide to take a shot on your boy Mark Made. If so, hit me up. The other thing is just kind of the interesting dynamic of tournaments is like, one theory is like, obviously lock down your partners early, right? Everybody's looking. Once somebody gets a partner, that's it. You know what I mean? If you want a good partner, you probably got to get a good partner early. But the other dark side of the equation is like, shit happens, dude. Like, somebody was going to go and then something comes up and they can't go. And then now there's some good players just like, fuck, dude, I don't have any partners and they need somebody. And maybe their standards are even lower than they would have been. You know what I mean? Hey, you got low standards? Hey, who's your buddy? Mark Made, 5-bar Doom. Let's do this, bro. You know what I mean? Or like you just, somebody's like, oh, I'm not going to go. A week before, they're like, you know what, dude, I want to go. So, so if you're that person, also hit me up. Hey, man, I'm open. So I'm open for open. You know what I'm saying? So all that type of thing. I'm excited about it. I think another thing people have been talking about too is like, obviously, like this is Ryan's first big tour event that he's taken over from his mom under the WFT logo. It's going to be pretty big tournaments, I bet. Probably a lot of people are going to show up and show support for Ryan, show support for the new tour. Fucking Tom Spear's going to be there, dude. I mean, I'm excited to see Spear in action. That's awesome. I'll try to say hi to him. I don't know if he remembers me or anything. It'd be cool if he did. But if he doesn't, I don't blame him, dude. That guy's got a lot of shit going on. But like Spear was the first person, he got me into tournament foosball. He introduced me to the game as far as like, I didn't even know tournaments were a thing, right? I mean, nobody knows tournaments are a thing. You gotta have a friend or your dad or whoever introduce you to tournaments. But for me, that guy's Tom Spear. So for him to be at a tournament, that's pretty special. And it'd be awesome to get to play Tom in some event. I guess that's one reason why I really should play Open, is just like to get the chance to play some of these top teams. That'd be pretty neat. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe get like a WFT t-shirt, maybe get some interviews with people, that type of thing. Definitely will be good content for the stream. Maybe get some more followers. You're watching this. I don't know how you found out about it, but I got to imagine there's a lot of people that don't even know I'm doing this. Probably get a couple followers out of it. I'll take it. I'm desperate for followers for sure. So, and subs. Please subscribe to my YouTube. I'd appreciate it. But, yeah, man, that's it. So I'll be there Thursday night. Gonna be there through the weekend. Leave Monday. I'm driving down with Sean. I'm in a room with Sean. So we're just going to kind of bro out. Like I told Sean, I'm kind of setting myself up for the awkward ride home when we partner up in pro and expert, and like I play like dog shit or whatever, and we don't do shit. 33 64th in expert, and fucking 13th 16th in pro, and just like go home with your tail between your legs. Definitely setting myself up for a awkward ride home, potentially. But also, maybe we need to rent a trailer because we have so many fucking trophies that we can't even fit them in the car. You know what I mean? It literally could go one way or the other. There's no way to know how it could go. You know what I mean? All these tournaments could go one way or the other. And plus, like, I'm just kind of a player that, like, the variance in my game is so big, dude. Like, I will run so hot. Like, I've won such big matches, and I have lost such shitty matches that there's literally is just a roll of the dice, dude. You know what I mean? You play with me, it's like you're going to Vegas, dude. If you're this person that's just betting red, black on the roulette wheel, like, I'm the roulette wheel, dude. You just don't know. The one thing I will say though is that I'm not on drugs. I'm not on alcohol, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be drinking. I haven't drank anything in like months, dude. And there is zero chance I'm drinking a TKO. There's zero chance I'm smoking weed at TKO. I'm not doing shit, bro. I'm stone freaking sober. Maybe I'll smoke a cigarette or two. That's about it. But yeah, man, that's good news. Because I'll tell you what, I performed pretty well under the influence over the years. Like, I've won my share of tournaments fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And and when I'm not, I certainly play a hell of a lot better. And this time I'm going into it 100% clear-headed. Also, like, I'm in badass shape. Can't see under my shirt, but I'm in badass shape right now, bro. So that's going to help because, like I said before about the, refer back to my workout video, but basically, like, you get late into these tournaments. Thursday night you're feeling fine. Friday you're feeling good. Saturday, you wake up, you're kind of aching, your arm aches, your back aches. Sunday, you wake up, you feel like you're about to die. I'm going to feel 1,000%, dude. I mean, I am kind of bummed I won't be able to go to CrossFit every day. I will be in the hotel gym working out 100%, no question. But the workouts are going to be so light compared to what I'm normally doing. It'll essentially be like I'm not working out. So it's kind of just going to be like a whole recovery weekend. From a workout perspective, I'm going to feel 1,000%. I'm going to have zero soreness. I'm going to be able to hit the ball 100% hard all the time, which for me isn't very hard. But, my shot shouldn't degrade over the weekend just due to, like, fatigue and soreness and stuff like that. So so yeah, dude, like as far as physical condition, like I'm going to be in like A+ physical condition for this tournament. Like no drugs and alcohol. And I've been doing CrossFit 5 or 6 days a week for the last 3.5 years. So without any breaks. So what's up, dude? You know what I mean? You can't beat that. I mean, you know, you think about going to a tournament, you're like, oh man, maybe I should start working out, you know, and like a few weeks before, which is good. Like if you have been like working out, even right now, you know, I would really if you're going to TKO and you got a week and a half, I would say do a little bit of exercises, man. Do some push-ups. Do some like rows, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you grab like a kettlebell, do some of these, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do some of these. I definitely would recommend this specifically. You know what I mean? I got the kettlebell by my desk, of course. But yeah, man, I would just say like, you know, if you know, even if it's like a week or a week and a half out, just do a little bit of that every day, man. It will make a difference. Just get a little bit of strength, work your muscles a little bit, do some stretching, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I think that's going to benefit you. I wouldn't necessarily do it like the day or two before the tournament is if you haven't been working out because you don't want to be like super sore. For me, I'm going to go fucking hard on CrossFit the week before I go. I'll work out Thursday morning. I might even go again Thursday afternoon before we leave just to pack in as much exercise as I possibly can because I am bummed I'm going to have to miss for a couple days. I never ever miss, bro. I go 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. And sometimes I'll go twice a day. You know, like I'm not often, but I did it like this Saturday where I did the morning workout and then the afternoon I did 10 rounds of 10 GHD sit-ups, look them up, 5 pull-ups, 5 wall balls, 5 burpees. I did 10 rounds of that as just like an extra workout. And I can still feel it in my abs from those GHD sit-ups, one of the most badass movements in the book. But yeah, so I'm going to be in shape, dude. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, you should do it too. Also, you know what I'd also recommend if you're at TKO is wake up and do some stretching, dude. You know what I mean? Do some stretching. Do like some light, you know, maybe just go in the gym. You don't have to get sweaty. Just go in the gym, do like some very light, like dumbbell press. Do some of those rows like I'm talking about. Like warm up your shoulder joints, dude. You know what I mean? Warm up your back. You know what I'm saying? Do some like good mornings. Actually, while I'm here, might as well. Because like good morning is like this. Where you have like, you know, I have like a weight like a kettlebell. We basically just like do this and then just do this. And it's just like, it helps like your lower back. So like something like that, just like, you know, warm up your lower back, that type of thing. If you have any questions about any of that, definitely ask me. I'm happy to help. But I think it's a good idea. Because like with the shoulder stuff too, man, you always hear about people like shooting a pull shot and they like blast their shoulder. Oh, I ripped my fucking rotator cuff or whatever. But I think a lot of that could be, even if you're not like a person working out, like just stretching and doing some like light exercise to warm up the joints is like a really smart idea, dude. Because you don't want to just come in cold. You know what I'm saying? It really does help to warm up just from like an injury prevention perspective. So if you're not a worker outer, I get it, dude. I've been like that essentially my whole life except for this last 3 years. But I do recommend doing some light workouts. I mean, do fucking wall push-ups, bro. You know what I mean? Just be like, do some of these, buddy. Doesn't have to be hard. But warm up the joints, dude. Just like, you know, you get out of the shower, you get dressed, do a couple wall push-ups, man. You don't have to tell anybody that you got winded. I'm just saying warm up your shoulder, man. Don't hurt yourself. And then like Sunday you wake up, you're like, "Oh, I can't perform." And then mentally you're using it as an excuse like, "Oh man, I fucked up my shoulder." You know, you just don't do that, dude. Just like warm up a little bit. But anyway, workout talk is over. But yeah, man, I guess that's it, dude. I will see you guys at TKO. I'm 100% going. If you're a female that needs a partner, Seems pretty unlikely at this point, but hey, man, crazier things have happened. If you know your wife wants to play mixed and she doesn't know how to play, I'll play with her. I don't care. So hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like expert mix specifically, this is like a title waiting to happen. So, although obviously I just had the whole talk about Kiss of Death when you're saying it's going to be a title. I'm just saying like I'll do pretty good. You know what I mean? In that event, if I can get a partner. Hardest part for that for me is getting a partner. So yeah, dude, that's about it. I will see you all there. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck through this whole rant somehow. And like the funnel of this thing goes like everybody watches like the first like minute or two, and then there's just dramatic drop off. But I know there's a couple of you out there still watching. So if you're out there, I appreciate you, buddy. We're cool. But yeah, come say hi in the tournament, and I'd really like to see you. And you know, it warms my heart to hear that people are actually watching these videos. It makes it really fun for me. Because like I said, dude, you're like I'm sitting in this chair. I'm recording these stupid videos every day, and it's just like, it's a lot of work. You don't get a lot of feedback. I mean, here's the feedback you get. You get likes. You get the occasional subscribe. I mean, I'm like, the last week, it's like, oh, I was 232 followers. Now I'm at 236 on YouTube. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's not like a lot of feedback. So seeing you guys in person is super cool. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of my friends from around the country that I haven't seen in a long time. That'll be really neat. I'm looking forward to watching some matches. And yeah, dude, I think it's just going to be a really fun time. So I'm excited. I'm really excited I'm going. I'm excited I made the decision. And, you know, got a good partner for Expert and Pro. I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, dude, I will see you guys there. Thank you for watching, as always. I really appreciate you guys. And, yeah, tune in 1 p.m. every day. I'm dropping new videos of matches with commentary. So tune in and leave me a comment or whatever. I appreciate it. But thanks, guys. I will see you at TKO.